Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. And I'd also like to welcome all the new members that have joined. I noticed you guys say hi to everybody. And I welcome you. I'm glad that you decided to subscribe to us. Yeah, say hi and then I'll subscribe to you. I always do that with new members. If they've subscribed to me, whether you're active or not, I still subscribe to your channel just in case. And many are active, and I enjoy each and every channel that I watch. I watch every video, and I am as active as possible on every channel. I'll either respond, I'll always hit the like, and sometimes I share. Okay, well, let's get started. This is the edited version. If I have learned what I think that I've learned, I'm on the iPad, so that's probably why my background looks a little different. No telling how I look. I can see myself here, but it looks totally different from the phone. So I don't know how this video is going to come out. So if you heard the song at the beginning of the video, that means that that part of the editing I've learned correctly and it's there. When I learned it yesterday, I had shot a video yesterday just to practice with. And if it had turned out right, then I would have posted it. And so it was actually kind of like a repeat of the video that I deleted on Thursday. Anyway, what happened was I did the voiceover recording of my song, and I forgot that I had sang the song in the video at the beginning. I tried to sync it together to where it would have been blended perfectly, but I couldn't get it. So it sounded like row, row, row your boat. You know what I'm talking about, how you get the first chorus and then the second group starts singing it, and that's just how it sounded. So I said, well, this can't be posted. So I just let it go. Okay, the other thing is I finished my shawl, y'all. So here it is. I got my little yellow and orange flower on it. It won't stay. It wants to turn this way, okay? It won't stay the right way. But anyway, here it is. So I pinned that on. It's actually a little bit too wide. I didn't want it quite this wide, but it's okay. It'll do. And so, and it's nice and cozy and warm. It's heavy. I know that. So here I am wrapped up in it just so that you can see it. And it's colorful. Okay, so I was going to start back working on the tablecloth that I've been working on that I haven't worked on rather for the past month, but I forgot I need a scarf. So I grabbed some of my yarn. This is some of that good yarn I had that I found when I was doing the Swedish death cleaning and cleaned out the closets. And this is a pure silk yarn. So I decided that I would make, it's a nice size ball, so I'm just going to make a long scarf, and it's going to be wide, and I don't know how long it's going to be, but it's going to be long. So I'll use it like an infinity scarf. I may sew the ends together and then just wear it like an infinity scarf, or I might just leave it as a scarf where I could wrap it around me numerous times and you would never know. It would still look like an infinity scarf, and then I could, throw it over my head and all that stuff. So I'm working on that now. It shouldn't take me that long to finish this. It'll take a few days at least. So that's what I'm doing now. Also, before we start with the editing topic that I wanted to talk about, I wanted to show my hauls. You all saw the short about the seeds. Grow Joyfully, she did tomato taste testing over the summer. Sorry, I can't seem to talk today. I'm tongue-tied. But anyway, she did a lot of tomato taste testing. And so it was a lot of varieties that she liked that I said I'm going to try. And so she really raved about the chocolate sprinkles, cherry tomatoes. She loved them. And so I decided, and then when she said where you could get them and who was selling them, I jumped right on the computer and ordered them right then and there. And I can tell that these are popular because the seeds only come with 8 to a package. So I better make sure I know what I'm doing when I get ready to get these things germinated. Actually, it's a packet of 8 to 10 seeds. And so here they are, chocolate sprinkles. I don't know if you can see that because I can't. It's in front of me. but this is it. And it's from Seeds and Such. So they still might have them. And I was considered an early bird because once I put that in my mailbox and went to pay, they put on there that I would get free seeds because I was an early bird with ordering these seeds. So they sent me another one that Grow Joyfully had talked about. I think she liked these. It's called Saucy Lady Tomatoes. And so I will definitely be planting these. And this one came with how many seeds? 5 seeds. And then they also sent me a packet of purple basil. It says purple basil, herb basil purple ruffles. So I'm assuming that this is purple basil. So anyway, if you are interested, yeah, go to Grow Joyfully's channel. Her channel is called Grow Joyfully Homestead. And if you go back to the months from July all the way up until the end of September, she would do weekly taste tests of her tomatoes. And I really enjoyed that segment of her videos. Also, my seed magazines have begun arriving. This one arrived a while ago. The other ones are in the other room. But look at that, y'all. Totally tomatoes. So I'm going to go through here and see if I can find some of those varieties that Grow Joyfully had talked about, because I'm getting ready to start ordering seeds now that I have everything that I need and whatnot. So I'm settled. So now that I'm into winter and in hibernation, I can start concentrating on ordering my seeds for the spring of the year. Plus, I will be starting, I need to get going with the pepper seeds. I have a long list of pepper seeds that I need to order because those will be germinated. I'll be sowing those in January. For Zone 6, I saw a video that said that you should always sow your pepper seeds, hot pepper, sweet pepper, and otherwise in January. The rest of your seeds can be sown. I usually sow my tomatoes in February. And then the rest of them I sow in either mid to late March, depending on what it is, to early April. Okay, and I also got this from Territorial Seeds. They sent it's like a little flyer that says that of their new items. And let's see, there's going to be 60 new items for the year of 2025, it says. And it also shows that it says, be on the lookout, and I'm covering up my address here. It says, be on the lookout for our 2025 spring catalog hitting mailboxes in late December. So if you are not on the mailing list for the Territorial Seeds catalog, now is the time, and you can hopefully get your catalog. And they have a digital version that's available now on their website. So if you go to territorialseedcompany.com, you can find the digital version of their catalog. But I'm on so many mailing lists, and the catalogs have been coming fierce. And what I do is I'll thumb through the catalogs, but I usually will go to the website and then see, if whatever's in the catalog is on the website and order that way. So I'm gonna be a busy bee. Okay, the other thing is I ordered these offline. My mother, she had this, and as you can see, you can tell this is old. Spice Island celery seed. And this is a secret ingredient to one of the dishes that I usually make in the summer. And so this belonged to my mother. So I'm going to put this one in the memory box because I will not be using this anymore. It's so old. It's probably no good anyway. But anyway, I had bought some celery seed from my little spice store that I've visited, but it just didn't seem as good as the Spice Island. And I love their spices, and my mom did too. So I happened to find these on eBay, and I ordered 2 because it was sold in a pair. This will last me the rest of my life. So this one goes to the prep, and this one will be used right away. Spice Island celery seed. You will not be disappointed with that product. And last but not least, and then we can get on to the other stuff. And then we're at 9 minutes, so we're doing good for me. And if the editing goes right, I can edit out. Okay. And this was before the iPad. First of all, I'm filming on the iPad. I like the quality of the resolution and everything. So I'm enjoying this. And hold on, let's see if I can. No, I'm not going to try that. I was going to see if I could turn on the speaker, but I might get into trouble again. But yep, here's the phone, you guys. It needs cleaning, but yep, for once I'm not filming on it. And I like the fact that the iPad is on this stand. And so it's just standing up right in front of me. It's a lot easier to film than to use that tripod. So whenever I'm indoors or doing a video like this, where I'm sitting down talking on camera, I will use the iPad. If I'm walking around or outdoors or something like that, doing something with the garden or anything, cooking, I will use the phone. Okay. Ugh. Okay, I'm trying to get this out. Now, this was prior to the iPad. As you know, I'm on the Best Buy list for their club membership. And so I think I want to say it's $50 a year for their membership. And I got it last year. I told y'all I had bought that meat grinder, that KitchenAid meat grinder attachment. I bought a few other KitchenAid attachments. The one that I didn't get was the noodle maker, and I still want to get that, but it'll be at another time. But anyway, I bought the food processor, and I forget. No, I can't remember. I know I bought the saver, the little food saver sealer thing, but that wasn't from Best Buy. But anyway, whatever I bought, it came to a lot, but because I was a member, it was cheap. It was very cheap. I think I spent like $70, somewhere around there, for probably about $300-400 worth of stuff. Well, during the holiday season this year, after they renewed it, they automatically took it out of my account, and I could have protested and had them to, end my membership, but something told me to just keep it because it didn't break the bank or anything. The money was there. So, but I hate how they just did it without notifying me that they were about to do it, because what if the money hadn't been there? But anyway, because I'm a member, every day up until Christmas, they send a text with 3 deals for the day, something that they put, almost darn near free. On sale for members only. And so I don't even look now, but that particular day I looked. And what is this? eBay? Wait, hold on, y'all. Doggone it. New listing matching amber mason jar. That's something I've been keeping an eye on. I haven't bought any yet, but I'm gonna get a few amber mason jars. I want the vintage though. I don't want the newer ones. But anyway, so they sent me a thing the other day, and I happened to look at the text, and I was like, let me see what they're offering. So I looked, and then I went to the app and everything, and they had this on there, regularly $79, and it would have been probably about $85 or $84 with taxes, and they had this for $19.99. Had to get it, y'all, because I've always wanted one of these and could never find them in the stores. And this wasn't in the store either. A Belgium waffle maker. I've always wanted one. Now, it's not the super professional one, but it might be, because this thing is heavy as all get out. Those professional ones, like in the restaurant, those are really nice. That's the kind I've always wanted. But this one is fairly nice, and it's for the Belgium waffle, not a regular waffle, because I made the mistake and bought a waffle maker that looked like this, but it was just for a regular thin waffle. Okay, which is okay. I mean, I used it until the thing fell apart on me. It was cheap. But this is a nice one. So this was regularly $79, and I was able to get it for $19.99. And I did not charge this. I didn't even use the credit card or anything. I just bought it, with my regular credit card, cash. And so I saw I had to order it because they didn't carry it in my store, because I was going to get up and go to the store to get it, but they didn't carry it in the store. It had to be shipped, and it was free shipping. So I went on and got it, you know, a $80-something value for only, and then after taxes, I think I paid $22 or $23, but it was marked down to $19.99 for that day only. It was a 14-hour deal, so I hurried up and got it. So it came on today, and I ordered this. It's been when did I order it? Last Saturday. It's been about a week. And so they delivered it today, and I am very, very happy. So look for a waffle video in the future. I like chicken and waffles. Okay. Now, oops, I just dropped knocked the box over. Okay, don't get broke before I can get you open. Okay, so now to the editing, and then we're going to get off because I'm at 15 minutes, so I promise not to go over 20. And I can edit if I do. Okay, so now, what I wanted to say was, okay, I downloaded or uploaded a whole bunch of editing apps. The one that seemed to, it's not on the phone, doggone it. The one that I seem to be able to follow to get me to where I'm at now, it's an editing app called PicArt, P-I-C-A-R-T. It's all one word. And so it allowed a few things, and they do give the, you know, because when you first log on to it, it says, are you a beginner, an expert, blah, 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 blah. So I put beginner. And so it did lay out everything that I needed to do, one thing at a time. It said, let's start with the title. And then that's when I was able to do my name. Then it came up, then after that, it came up about the voiceover. It said, do you want to do a voiceover? I clicked yes and did all that. Okay, so I went through the steps, but each time that I went through the steps, what confused me, once again, was everything is there. So I would prefer that they had gone through the steps, then take that step away, put in step 2, where I'm looking at just that instead of all the other stuff. So as I was building up, I kept getting more and more confused because the stuff was right before me. And then when I would click on something, it would bring up everything at once instead of one thing at a time. And I just got, it got me. So I was like, let me stop. And so, like I said, I was able to get through the first 2 steps before it went further and things started getting wonky. So that's where I'm at. So what I'm going to do now is, and I think this is going to be my best bet, I'm going to go to YouTube University. I'm going to pull up editing for dummies, or the best way to edit, or basic editing. I'm going to pull up some sort of tutorial, because I'm quite sure there's probably a channel out there where someone has done a video on showing people how to edit. You know, so we shall see. I'm hoping that that works for me. Otherwise, you might hear the song and you might see my name go on the screen, and that's going to be the end as far as editing goes. It won't be nothing else fancy or anything spectacular. But I would like to cut out parts, and you know, and the other thing I would like to do too is be able to, like Renee, all of you guys, everybody I've seen out of you, you all know how to, and see, I can't pause while I'm doing things. I would like to be able to, instead of part 1 and part 2 and all that, I would like to be able to go to the next scene, and it just kind of fades from one scene, and then all of a sudden it picks up when I'm done or something. Or if I say, I'll be back as soon as I finish, blah, 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 and then all of a sudden it goes automatically to the next scene. That's what I want to learn how to do. And I'd also like to learn how to fade out, you know, where to spin to the next scene or something like that. But I don't think I'm going to get that far, you guys. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. I've downloaded so many editing apps, and I still have a few more to sift through, but I don't think they're going to be like that PicArt. But I'll keep looking, and I'm going to do the YouTube University tonight. Okay, so we're at 19 minutes and 24 seconds, so I'm going to end this as promised. And remember, this video is going to be edited, but if none of the editing shows, then that's the reason why, because something went wrong, okay? So you may or may not hear the song. Bye-bye, and may God bless you all.